Hello everyone, this is Pakshta Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we're going to show you a very useful technique. We're going to show you how to make a pair of jeans tighter. It's not as easy as it seems. You need to know the needed sewing techniques. In our case, the jeans should be made tighter just on the waist level. There is no need to make them tight on the hip level. Notice that we've already pinned the fabric. We're going to show you what to do. As I've already said, we're going to make the jeans tighter just on the waist level. The waistband is pretty tight. We've pinned the extra extension at the fitting. We're going to show you everything very thoroughly. First, we need to mark the alterations on the wrong side. Natalie is doing it with a pen. Have a close look at what she is doing. The mark should be bright for you to see everything clearly. Notice that she is making marks on the yoke as well. We're not going to place the darts here. We've just marked how wide they should be. Natalie has turned the jeans wrong side out. She did it in order to outline the drawn marks. Next, we need to repop the seams in this part of the garment. All the details. The belt loops, the label. Be very attentive. Natalie is using the seam ripper to detach the belt loops. Be very attentive. We've ripped all the seams and details up. What should we do next? We can't move the whole opening to the center back seam. We're going to make small darts under the belt loops and under the pockets. There will be tiny darts here on the waistband, right under the belt loops, and here under the pockets. As I've already said, we're not going to place the darts right where they're drawn now. We need to decide where exactly to place the darts. We want them to be placed right in the center of the pockets. We've drawn the dart, its center, and the width of the opening. The dart top should be placed right here above the seam. It doesn't really matter where to place the openings, so we're making them where we want them to be. Next, we need to do the same thing on this side. Natalie has marked the center of the pocket. This is also the center of the dart. After that, we need to make the dart opening as wide as it should be. Have a close look here. We measured the dart opening, which had been drawn at the fitting. After that, we moved it where we wanted it to be placed. We've marked the center of the pocket, which matches the center of the dart. The dart top should be placed above this seam. This is where the darts are going to be placed. Natalie is taking the darts. She's going to take the second one next. We're showing you just one of the many ways for altering jeans. The techniques depend on the design of the pair. Natalie had tacked the dart. And then we turned the jeans right side out to see how the tack details look like now. They're accurate. We'll iron them after stitching. Let's go to the sewing machine. Natalie is stitching the darts. Notice that we're using a thick needle. This is very important. Notice that Natalie stopped stitching as close to the seam as possible. Very nice. Let's stitch the second dart next. Natalie has stitched the both darts, so we need to remove the tagging next. Natalie, what if we top stitch the dart right away? By doing so, we'll make it look like these are the original seams. Be very attentive. The width of the seam should be just 1 millimeter. Press the dart close towards the center back seam for stitching. As I've already said, the width of the seam is 1 millimeter. We've top stitched the dart. We haven't fixed the seam in the end. Do not cut the threads. Watch what we are doing next. Natalie has threaded the needle. This is how the seam should be fixed. It should be done for the seam to be beautiful on the right side. Be very attentive. Next, we need to top stitch the second dart. The dart should be pressed close towards the center back seam. Do not fix the seam in the end. Make sure that the both threads are on the wrong side. It might be pretty hard to thread a needle if the threads are thick. There are special needles for people who have vision problems. You can use them in this case. Just like Natalie is doing now. Have a close look at what Natalie is doing. This is how the seam should be fixed on the wrong side. This is a very useful technique. Let's go to the ironing desk to iron the stitch seams. After that, we'll move on to working with the waistband. This is how the darts look like from the right side. Iron the ends very thoroughly. Be accurate and attentive. Natalie is ironing the second dart. That's all for today. Next time, we'll continue working with this pair of jeans. We're going to show you how to make the waistband tighter. We're Ira and Natalie. Be different and beautiful. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Goodbye.